Hello Juicy Peaches, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie Lane, aka Priestess Peaches from yourpeachylife.com, and I empower ambitious female entrepreneurs in long-term relationships to transform their relationship with their money, man, and sex life. And in this video, I'm going to be speaking about raising your rates and how you can actually do that, because so many female entrepreneurs they can feel really icky around raising their rates, and they can have all this stuff come up around raising their rates, and it stops them, and they end up catering to their current following. They end up catering, it feels like they've kind of outgrown the people that they're working with, the clients that are flowing to them, but they don't want to rock the boat, and they're scared they're going to price themselves out of their market, right? This is a really common thing that I see in the world of entrepreneurship, is that women, because I work with women, are scared. They're scared to raise their rates, and they settle for safety. And this is all, I teach about the masculine and feminine energy dynamic, and what this is that is showing up is the wounded feminine energy. And that, part of the wounded feminine is about codependency and people pleasing, and it's about self-doubt and staying, letting your fears dictate to you, and wanting to tolerate things that are no longer a match for you for the feeling of safety, and to stay in the known instead of allowing yourself to be in the unknown. And the issue is that women end up not working with who they're supposed to work with, feeling drained in their work or by their clients, and then really doubting whether they're living their true purpose. They don't receive the money that they want to be receiving, or their business can stand still because they're not honoring their true desires, or they can reach a money ceiling, and it just stays there for years. It just stays there because they are not willing to honor their truth, okay? And so what happens when that happens is that women can feel very frustrated, and they see all these other women smashing it, going for their dreams, receiving high ticket clients and raising their rates and all of this, and they're still where they were 2 years ago. And it can be very frustrating, and they can go into comparison, and even though they feel proud of how far they've come, there's that plateau that they reach, and they just can't seem to break through it. And so, hold on, sorry. So I want to speak about raising your rates. I'm really sorry. Every time I film videos, the cats scratch at the door because they want to be in here with me. But this particular cat has got a dirty bottom. They're really fluffy cats. And the cat that is scratching at the door, Badger, her name is Badger. I've had to wipe her bottom area this morning because she had a bit of an upset stomach and I haven't got it all off, and so I'm just not letting her in my office space because I don't want to have cat poop around me whilst I'm filming this video. Bless her, I love her to bits, and she's such a beautiful, loving and lovely cat, but I don't want cat poop around me while I'm filming this. Okay, so back to the video. So what do you need in order to raise your rates? So here's the thing. You have to be willing to let go of people. You have to be willing to rock the boat. You have to be willing to align with new clients. So you may have a certain following, you may have certain clients right now. They may not be ready to go to the level that you're going to. That's just the truth. They may not be ready for that. And so that's okay. You have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with letting them go. and with the fact that they may need to find a different coach or a different therapist or a different person, healer, I don't know, whatever you do, different web person, I don't know, whatever you do, they may need to find someone else who are, because they're not ready to go to that next level with you. However, funnily enough, what normally happens is that when you raise your rates, you raise your standards, you raise your energy to a new frequency. And normally what happens is when you go to a higher space, your clients will want to rise up with you and they will go to that space with you. And they will likely be inspired by that. So you have to know that there are hundreds and thousands and millions of other clients who are at this new frequency that you're going to, that are a match to that are going to flow on in if you honor it. Like loads and loads and loads, plenty of new clients who are a vibrational match to your new frequency, to your new rates, and who, for them, those rates are what inspires them to work with you. Because like if there's people who are not inspired by investing in the amount that you are feeling called to charge, they're not your clients. Like you don't want to work with those people anyway, because they are not going to see the results. It's going to feel like draining, it's going to feel challenging, they're not ready to receive from you. So don't ever push your prices on people or try and make people feel like they should be paying that amount. Just honor your freaking desire to charge a certain fee and trust that the right people that are meant for that will flow in and align. It has to happen. You are magnetic. So what you need to do is start expressing it. Start expressing your truth, your authentic truth. Start expressing and shining your light and expressing your new prices and expressing your journey and expressing yourself. Like, be transparent. Don't try and hide. Don't try and play small. Don't try and pretend that this isn't who you are now. Really honor it and really express that to the world. And like, be patient, because sometimes the universe is rearranging atoms to meet your new frequency, to match you. And so it may take some time for things to adjust. Maybe not, it depends. Sometimes it can, sometimes it can't, sometimes it won't. You just need to trust your process, okay? Stand firm, don't give up, do not waver. So what might happen is that you receive some discovery sessions or whatever you want to call them, like people reaching out to you, potential clients reaching out to you, and then you say your new rates and they are like, oh, I can't afford it. Oh, I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Don't let that stop you. Just because you haven't attracted someone who's saying yes right away, that doesn't mean that your prices are wrong or that you should go back to where you were before or that you should cater yourself to suit that person. Just means you're in a transitional phase and that the right people are about to show up. And just celebrate that people are showing up and reaching out to you. Like, since you've been expressing yourself, just appreciate that people are showing up. Like, it's not a sign of land or a sign of, like, it's not a sign that you're doing anything wrong if someone who's not quite a match shows up. Just don't even let that into your thought process. Instead, just have your energy only available for the clients who sign up and pay. That's what you need to do. Have your energy only available for them. Don't give your time to people who aren't ready, because that's just going to like fuel that, right? That's going to say to the universe, I'm giving my energy to people that aren't ready. Send me more people who aren't ready. No. Just say, I'm here when you're ready. Refocus and just like stand firm in your new prices. And that takes courage, that takes self-validation. Sometimes it's tricky because we can feel like we're not qualified to raise our rates. We can feel like whatever it is coming up for you. We can have, like imposter syndrome, or you can feel guilty, or you can feel greedy, or, all those wealth consciousness things may come up for you. And you have to be willing to stand firm. Even with all of that stuff coming up, stand firm, shine your light, be authentic, and just keep going. And it's only a matter of time. Like, this is how you collapse time and space, but it's only a matter of time before the right people show up for you. And just keep imagining that happening, get into the feeling space of that happening. And also, it's really important to know where your new clients are starting from, because it's likely that for a long time in your messaging, you've been speaking to a certain type of person. And as you raise your rates, you may be shifting who you want to work with. Like, maybe you're not wanting to work with newbies anymore, or people at a certain level. Maybe you've outgrown that. And so it's important to start speaking to the people you want to be working with, the people that you want to be attracting to you. Start speaking to them. Start speaking, like, know where their starting point is and start speaking to that. Speak to what they're struggling with. And this can just take a bit of adjustment. But every time you post, ask yourself, who is this for? Like, who am I attracting? And speak to that person. Don't let yourself cater to the people that you don't want to be working with. Okay, there's probably other things that I could say, but I'm going to leave that video here, and I hope this was useful for you. Let me know in the comments if this helped you. And I hope you're having an amazing day, and remember to keep it juicy. Bye.